Welcome to Fashion Star. We're 7 weeks into the biggest competition in fashion.
Everybody better get the hell out of your way.
And only 6 designers remain. 2 on Team Nicole, 2 on Team Jessica, and 2 on Team John.
Game on.
Last week, it was buyer's choice.
We're on a run, you and me together.
Some designers met their high demands, but 3 designers failed to make a sale. And for one of John's designers, the dream came to an end.
Amber, you are not our fashion star.
Tonight, the designers are working in teams.
Another team challenge, really?
They will have to create looks for a night on the town.
Your inspiration is going to come from these cars.
And design a photo shoot with world-renowned photographer Timothy White.
Let me see more of you. Stay right where you are.
Only one designer will win the ultimate prize. An exclusive collection in Saks Fifth Avenue, Macy's, and Express.
If the bidding war has to happen, then let's do this.
I mean, it would change my life.
It's amazing.
Ooh, that's hot.
Fashion Star continues now.
Welcome to Fashion Star. I'm your host, Louise Rowe, and tonight we're down to only 6 designers. But the designers would not be here without the infinite wisdom of our mentors. Jessica Simpson, Mr. John Barbatos, and Nicole Ritchie. In this week's challenge, it's time for the designers to view fashion through a different lens. Let's take a look as John brought them up to speed and delivered one very unexpected twist.
Oh my God.
What is it? Oh, I love it!
Oh my God.
Are we going on a road trip?
Yeah, girl, let's go. Beep, beep.
I love this car!
Hey, guys.
Hi. Good, how are you?
Hi, John.
So I guess you guys are wondering what these 2013 Fiat 500s are doing in the design studio.
Yes.
Sometime as designers, you have the opportunity to collaborate with another brand. I've been lucky enough to be able to do it with Chrysler. What was really exciting about it was how we merged our 2 DNAs to create one cohesive look. That said, this week's challenge, we're asking you to use these cars for inspiration to design a look for a night on the town.
I feel really confident about this one, I must say. I live in Italy, and the Fiat has been an icon for years there. I feel that it's like a little bit of my home in Italy here.
You're going to be working in pairs to showcase designs in a photo shoot with these incredible Italian motor cars.
Another team challenge, really? It is fun being paired with Jessie Ray and Garrett, but they're coming off of a tough week, and thinking about working with them is making me a little nervous.
Jessica, Nicole, and I will be choosing one winning team who creates the best image and whose designs best complement Fiat's iconic look. And the designers will each win their very own Fiat 500 Turbo.
Wow. No way.
If I win a car, forget puking. I'm gonna pass out.
You're going to be lucky enough to work with legendary photographer Timothy White.
Wow.
Timothy? Timothy is shot for every major magazine in the world. Just about every major star has been shot by Timothy. On top of it, he's one of my best friends. So you couldn't be luckier than to be working with somebody as iconic as him.
Wow.
And I look forward to working with you all.
You get to come up with a concept for Fiat, throw in a world-renowned photographer, and you have the best day of my life.
There's one thing I left out. No one is safe from elimination. Even if you win the car, you could still be sent home. So get to work.
I think we should do the red. There's like something a little rock and roll about it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Hey. Hi, I'm Daniel. It's so nice to meet you.
I'm Joanna, nice to meet you. So our color is red, and I love red because it's powerful, it's sexy, it's modern, it's everything that we love our brand to be.
What is the story that we're trying to tell here?
What if our designs, which are modeled on models who are like posed like track stars, like they're in a race with the car?
I like that. I love the idea of the parking lot. I mean, it's really limited and it's very sort of moody, dramatic lighting.
Yeah, I really like that. I want the dress to feel like the car. I want it to feel fast. I want it to feel sexy. And if I'm going out on the town, I want to stand out. And Timothy White, he's going to help that vision come to life. This like linear quality could be really cool, you know, with the exposed zipper and the black waistband or something like that. You know what I mean? How like
I just would be careful with the exposed zipper because we have to make sure the Macy's or Saks Express could buy them, so it can't be too crazy either.
Exactly. And, you know, simple is my big challenge.
Yeah.
I'm feeling so much pressure. I didn't sell last week, I was almost voted off. I mean, for me, it's like, if I don't deliver at 1,000%, I'm next. Night on the town, night on the town, night on the town.
Blue will make color pop.
Yeah. So where's she going?
I mean, I love the Met Ball. Like, it's very European and it's very sophisticated. I immediately think New York Met Ball. This is a night out on the town. This isn't going to watch football at your local bar.
So, what's your first impressions?
We were thinking like high fashion glamour, like the Met Ball, but a dingy gas station with this like high fashion, like glamorous, like evening gown.
You know, it could be as isolated as this, so it's not about going out to an opening. It's on the way, or where they met, or afterward.
It's amazing. Timothy White will be shooting our collection in an abandoned parking lot. He's so talented, and working with him is a dream come true.
So I want to take pictures. I start just like looking at all the details of the car. And immediately I think leather. I think I'm gonna do like a cool leather jacket with like a super short like mini skirt.
I want to do like a leather like maxi skirt, but it's really, but there's a mini skirt underneath the maxi skirt, you know, like flowy. I'm really excited to be working with Sylvia because I feel like she's so much more sophisticated than me. And I'm really excited because it's pushing me to take it to a more edgy, avant-garde level. Ours is the silver car.
Ours is a silver.
So we wanted to tie in the really like industrial feel, metals, like that like destroyed kind of background.
So actually, I'm thinking that the silver car would be best in an alley. There's something kind of dark and kind of creepy about that alley.
And I love dark and creepy. We're gonna have our models allude to the fact that they were at an underground club. They're very downtown, and I know it's gonna be amazing because how can you have a bad photograph with Timothy White?
Do you think the buyers would not want us to do a dress and want us to do like sweaters?
I do not think you should do a sweater right now. That is just my take on last week and the week before. You're stronger in the dresses right now. And it's showtime. Everything matters at this point. There's a lot on the line. I mean, a car, no immunity, and I'm wanting to take charge in this challenge. So this is a two-piece dress with a waist, and then to the floor.
Are you doing straps? You're gonna just structure them?
Yeah, there's gonna be like straps here.
You know, the pressure is definitely on for the fact that we were in the bottom 3 last week, and we still have not landed all 3 stores. And if we don't get Express, we're done. Yours is going to the floor, so maybe ours isn't then.
Maybe ours is.
Well, I think to the floor for both of ours. Absolutely.
Hunter comes up with the idea of going to the Met Ball, and we have no idea what the Met Ball is.
But I don't feel confident right now to push out my opinion.
How are you guys doing?
Good. Busy?
Definitely busy. I mean, it's kind of coming down to the end of it here. It's week 7, so the pressure is on. Last week, Jessie Ray and Garrett were in the bottom 3, so they have a lot to think about this week.
We thought of doing this dress, and it has a cold shoulder.
And you're doing a green and a blue?
And a navy.
Yeah, and a navy. And we'll do a little bit of color blocking.
I don't know that I would color block it. We want an ad campaign to look really timeless. It might be strong to do a solid that's classic and really like almost like elegant.
For me, I'm bringing my short dress in. This is the body. This is the sides and the sleeves.
Joanna has been successful this entire time, but really played it somewhat safe during this competition to make things saleable. And so it's important to always be pushing boundaries if she's going to make it to the end of this competition. Are you mad about last week? Unfortunately, there has to be a third person for elimination. Daniel, you have to go up tonight.
No, you know, I thought it was really fair.
Just the thing about it now is that everyone that was kind of okay is gone. So now everybody that's here could win. Daniel is starting to lose a sense of who he is because he feels like he has to compromise everything that he's passionate about. But there is a difference in dumbing something down and making it more commercial. And I think that Daniel is just struggling to find that balance.
Unless I do something that feels innovative to me, I don't feel confident in my design.
And at this point, like, it's really just up to the buyers. Like, this is it.
So talk to me about the looks and the fabrics.
Yeah, so I'm kind of doing like this dark witchy princess, which is basically my style. But I'm definitely doing something more sexy. So I'm doing a separate blouse in this liquidy lame fabric with all the strapping, which is very like fluid, because the lines on the Fiat are very fluid.
Very
That's
cool.
where I kind of took it.
And what about you, Sylvia?
So I found this like the perforated leather, and then I found like the solid leather, and then I put this as a lining inside. So this
You
color
girls have sexed it up here. Sylvia's like, really, you're rubbing off on her, right?
They've almost flipped the tables in that Cassandra's doing the chic thing, and Sylvia's doing the edgy rock and roll thing. What it will only show to these buyers is that they both have the breath to give them what they need in the end.
You guys are going to drive away with a couple of cars here.
Yeah. That is so me.
Yeah. So we researched what the Met Ball is on the internet, and I mean, it's just so couture, they're for sure not commercial. And like, we have to sell to Express.
And to really appeal to Express, we have to create something that is going to be separate.
We have this wrap pant. It's unfreaking real.
We come up with, you know, I think something that's going to be amazing. The palazzo pant, and we come up with a beautiful top, and we use charmeuse, and we're hoping that, you know, Erica from Express will look at it and open up her wallet and buy what we have.
Also, if you did, I feel like this would definitely sell.
If you do that, I could almost just do this maybe with like a waistband.
But we can't have two waistbands. For the buyers, they're only going to buy one dress with the waistband. Daniel, I know he's really creative and really forward, but he needs to be sellable. We're here to sell to the department stores. We're not here to do couture.
I'm like totally lost because I don't know what anyone wants from me and I feel like I'm gonna go home. There's only so much that you can take and still hold your head up in front of everyone. Oh God, I'm so freaked out.
What are you freaked out about?
It's so overwhelming because like I have like endless ideas and boundless energy for this, and I'm so like, I just like want to be doing this, and I just like want to make my family proud. The challenges are getting harder, and we're all getting tired, and I'm just beat down, and my emotions are going so high and so low every single week. It's like I'm at like a total emotional breaking point. I'm
You're
so
talented. And
Coming up.
Okay, let's do it, guys. Right there.
The designers take it to the streets for their photo shoots.
Go. Great.
Look at that one!
Will Hunter, Jessie Ray and Garrett get on the same page?
No.
And later, huge numbers on the Fashion Star stage. See what must-have designs you'll be able to buy.
Whoa.
Te voy a decir una cosa. You are a genius. You have to stay true to who you are, because that's what's gonna take you far in life. A lot of the designers within the competition are more like the commercial designer, and Daniel is like the real artist. He's not looking at anybody else's work. He's not following any trends, and I think that's what a real designer is all about.
I need to just do what's in my heart. I went through a really dark moment with these dresses inspired by the Fiat, but I've gotten back on my feet and I'm excited about this photo shoot. Here's the deal that I'm gonna make with you. I'm gonna work on draping something else that I like better.
Yeah, but just maintain focus, you know, because I'm not gonna change anything else because I mean, we already had a focus.
I have to do this because this is what I feel like is the right thing to do.
Daniel's making a lot of changes into his garment. So there we go again with some drama.
Oh, I just have to do what I want to do, you know?
My dress is very sellable. I don't want to change my direction. I think it's good to play it a little safe. Oh, that's kind of pretty.
Joanna does commercial pieces, and her designs are pretty good, but I've seen it before.
It's just too strong for me.
You have a red hot right now on the runway.
the buyers want to have pieces ready to sell, but at the same time, it has to have something special. So even if you sell, they have the right to say, I don't believe you can make a collection.
Sylvia.
Wow.
Like the petroleum oil.
I love that.
The first colorway of the skirt literally looks like an oil spill. I want to keep, you know, doing things that I haven't done before. So I'm gonna do a maxi skirt, which I haven't done, and like a sexy low-cut top, and I'm thinking of like straps because the inside of the Fiat has all this crisscross stitching. It's a little bit more out there and complicated.
And you have the navy here too.
You do like the navy pant and the green top.
Yeah. We had to reshuffle things and make sure that Jessie Ray and Garrett are catering to Express, but I'm just nervous about how the garments are gonna complement one another for the photo shoot.
Hunter's design is definitely less, ball gown, evening wear. So it's funny how ultimately it turned out to be, this very daytime dress.
This is the pant, the palazzo pant. And it's...
I think it's chic and really cool.
I think,
you guys are definitely making a statement like, we should not go home this week.
No,
awesome.
we do not want to go home.
Awesome, so this is your dress.
Yeah, so the blue will go in the photograph. It's got the slit up the front.
You do want it to look cohesive, so maybe dress it up a little bit more, because theirs is definitely dressy.
Yep.
Hunter is doing a really pretty dress, but it's not as evening, so that's gonna be the challenge. Yeah, I mean, I would put it like a Killer Hill.
I don't know. Jessica, she's concerned that my dress might be a little more daytime than Jessie Ray and Garrett's, and I'm not gonna follow that advice. I just feel like I've gotta trust my gut and follow through on this design.
Awesome,
Thank you. All right, bye, Jessica.
We're going for like the women are cars.
The women are cars.
Yes.
Yeah. Guys are just gonna wanna hop on them and ride them.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly. You totally get it.
Wanna ride? That can be your slogan. I have to say, I'm extremely impressed. They really went 110% with it. Ooh, if you get a redheaded model, you could put flames on her vagina. It's exhausting being me.
Okay, here we go. And go.
That's cool. I'm so excited to execute this vision.
The more exaggerated, the better.
These girls are Fiats, and they are out on the town.
I'm coming in through the windshield.
I felt like I had no other choice but to follow my instincts.
Let me see more of you. Stay right where you are.
And if I go home on this badass design, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Look at that one! That is unbelievable.
Okay, here we go. Hold it still, right there. Right up against the car.
Ooh, that's hot.
Overall, love the pictures. They look like editorial shots from like Vogue Italia. It's amazing. Yay!
Okay, let's do it, guys. We're in a hurry. Right there. I'm just trying to figure the scenario. He's just like there. It's not enough.
I'm really anxious about this photo shoot. We should have thought of some ideas. This has been a really tough challenge, thinking about the garments, thinking about the buyers, thinking about the car.
All right, let's try it again.
I think her not holding her skirt dress like that looks weird, no?
I don't think that looks weird. I know that Jessie Ray and Garrett struggled a lot with trying to get their garment prepared. I didn't want to add any more stress, but deep down inside, I was just like, you know what? You really let this one slip through the cracks.
No.
Coming up, will Jessie Ray and Garrett finally make it into Express? And is Hunter's perfect record coming to an end?
I honestly didn't feel like you met the challenge.
And later, whose design will cause a major bidding war?
Do we have a bidding war?
We do.
Welcome back to Fashion Star, where our designers are taking us for a night on the town. The designers are working in teams of two, hoping their pieces work well together in one captivating photograph. And the team with the best photograph will each be driving home in a brand new Fiat. Pretty good. Right now, Jessica's team is getting ready to showcase their looks backstage.
So we're doing like a little vintage inspired moment?
Yes. Maybe turn it down a little, just pull her hair back.
I would recommend doing it to the side and then doing that really strong S wave through here.
I like it. Yeah,
I'm going to use the Spa Professionals Extra Hold Hairspray to set this whole look, and it'll be perfect.
I really feel like we dug deep and we listened and we've really targeted Erica and Express. And if we don't get Express, it really bodes a very bleak outlook for the rest of our future here on Fashion Star.
I'm worried. Jessie Ray Garrett and I haven't been on the same page. I need earrings for her and her. And I'm concerned that this might be a disaster.
It's time to showcase. Here are the pieces from Jessica's designers.
Oh, I love that.
I do too. I love it.
That color.
Very cool. Nice combo.
Yeah, really, really nice.
Looks so pretty.
I love the slit in the pants. It's great.
It's cute. They look a little bit more daytime than night out in the town.
But they're available.
That's all she really cared about.
Thank you, guys. Jessica, how did you think your team did?
I just thought the look was so chic. It looked straight out of a major fashion magazine. It was amazing. So I think that they did a great job.
Thank you.
What about the photo?
I thought the image was beautiful. I kind of want to know what they're talking about. If they're like, ooh, girl, I like your outfit.
Okay, designers, it is now time to face the buyers. Jessie Ray and Garrett, come over here. Hello. Let's ask the buyers now if there are any offers for Jessie Ray and Garrett's outfit.
Thank you, Chris.
Over to Express.
Oh,
I know that those designs would be fantastic in our stores, but it's also really important that you sell to all three of us if I want to see you here at the end. So I'm going to back off, and hopefully I get to buy something from you next week.
Thank you so much, Patrice.
Wait, that is huge. You've just sacrificed something you want to give them a shot at winning Fashion Star?
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys completely nailed it. The pant was really glamorous. I believe that with the top is definitely like a really great night out on the town. We can't wait to have it in our stores tonight.
So amazing.
So awesome.
So, thank you.
The comeback kids did it again.
And you did exactly what you wanted to do this week, so you should definitely be so excited. And congratulations,
Thank you,
Express.
Jessica.
Those pants are awesome.
Thank you.
Congrats, guys. Hunter, you're up. Buyers, are there any bids tonight for Hunter's dress? No offer from Saks. This would be the first week you haven't sold, and Macy's is our only hope right now. $60,000 from Macy's.
I was this close to not buying because I honestly didn't feel like you met the challenge. It really reads very much like a daytime dress. But with that said, love the dress, and I really love the print that you chose, as well as the color.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Jessie Ray, Garrett, and Hunter. You sold your pieces, which are available right now. But that does not mean you are safe from elimination. But we'll find out if your photograph has what it takes to land you those cars. It's all coming up on Fashion Star. On sale right now is Jessie Ray and Garrett's blouse and pants at Express. And Macy's is selling Hunter's maxi dress. There's limited supply, so buy now. Coming up, a bidding war you won't want to miss.
Let's do this.
Welcome back to Fashion Star, where tonight the sun has gone down and the sleek new pieces have come out to play, because our designers are creating looks for a night out on the town. Let's see how John's designers are sweating it out backstage.
I have the silver Fiat, and so the makeup really is emulating the silverness of the car.
Okay, this is Silver Strike from Maybelline Color Tattoo Metal. It's going to be fantastic.
I am willing to take risks and push the envelope for myself. I'm gonna tighten this. Maybe this week I pushed a little too far.
This has to go like this on your hand.
Taking us for a night out on the town, here are the looks from John's designers.
I like that jacket.
She was trying to take the details from the car to put very leather.
Don't worry. No, don't worry.
Cassandra's whole thing was about, the steel of the car, and then the oil.
Yeah.
You see kind of like the oil in the water look
Okay,
there.
I see that. I totally see that.
Awesome. Thank you, designers. John, what did you think about your team's photograph?
They captured what they really set out to do, which is really be inspired by the cars. And Cassandra did something that was much chicer, and Sylvia decided to go the opposite route and do something more rock and roll. So I think they did a great job.
Okay, designers, it's now time to face the buyers. Sylvia, you're up. Let's see if the buyers have any bids for Sylvia tonight. No offer from Macy's. $70,000 from Mr. Schaefer. Sax, would you like to go higher?
I'm holding.
In that case, congratulations. Why did you love that jacket so much?
Your design hand has been too mature for us, and this week you really showed us this piece. It's definitely really rock and roll, really sexy, really young. So it's all about us, and we had to have it.
Thank you.
Cassandra, you're up. Buyers, do we have any offers for Cassandra's outfit? I'm sorry, no offer from Macy's either, which means you didn't sell this week.
Can I hear why?
Cassandra, I did not like what you did with the fabric. They were overly complicated. I think less is more, and I was disappointed tonight.
Sorry.
Aww. John, bit of a disappointment?
Quite disappointed because I think it's been one of your best looks of the season, and I think you really pushed it, and I thought it was expensive looking, so I'm surprised.
Sorry, honey. Congratulations, Sylvia. You sold your jacket, which is available for America to buy right now. Cassandra, you are still eligible to win the car, and everybody can face elimination, right? Thank you, designers.
Sylvia's jacket and miniskirt from Express is sure to sell out, so go online right now to get yours before they're gone. And coming up, Joanna played it safe on her design, while Daniel took a huge risk.
I'm so proud to stand here.
Find out which one will pay off with a bidding war.
Welcome back. The models are just about to hit the runway and hit the town. It's time to find out how Nicole's designers are sweating it out backstage.
Well, I should say so.
This is way too high.
Oh my God. Just give me a needle and thread. I went through a really dark moment with these dresses, but I've really listened to myself. I'm executing these in a way that I'm really happy with, and thinking about what the buyers need from me. I just need some scissors and I'm all done with this. I just hope that the buyers have the same reaction. I mean, I think it looks good.
Taking us out for a night on the town, here are the pieces from Nicole's designers.
Oh my God! Yes!
What do you think?
I think it's a great representation of the car.
I just don't know which store that would sell it. I think she was thinking race car.
Yeah.
I want to see her get in the car with that dress. I have to say they connected it with the car, though.
They did. They did.
Thank you, guys. Nicole, what's your feedback on your team's photo?
Your photo was perfect. It was such a great representation of the car. It's a perfect 10.
Thank you.
With that, designers, it is now time to face the buyers. Joanna, you're up. Buyers, are there any offers for Joanna's dress? No offer from Express. No offer from Saks Fifth Avenue. Sigh of relief. Fantastic. $50,000 from Macy's.
You know what, Joanna? Both of you together, the ad that you did was beautiful, and it definitely told the story there. But what I loved about your dress especially was that I just felt it was super, super fashion forward. It's all of the trends that are right for spring, and we're happy to have it.
Congratulations. Well done. Daniel, It's your turn. Now, you've had an emotional week.
I've had such a roller coaster ride with my experience on Fashion Star. I've had the highest offers of the night and no offer, and almost went home last week. But, you know, my dad told me that my experience on Fashion Star is the biggest thing that anyone in my family has ever done so far, and that he felt like I was really bringing honor to my family's name, and I'm so proud to stand here doing that right now.
Let's see if we have any offers from the buyers for Daniel. Macy's, Saks Fifth Avenue and Express.
Joanna's scuba dress from Macy's is sure to sell out fast, so go online right now. And coming up, will Daniel's struggle pay off with a bid? Which team's photo will win them a Fiat?
I really like this detail.
And who will be sent home?
You're not our fashion star.
Let's see if we have any offers from the buyers for Daniel. Okay, no offer from Macy's.
If the bidding war has to happen, then let's do this.
Taryn, do we have a bidding war?
We do.
Oh my God.
Wow. 175, the number to beat.
I'm tempted, but I'm going to hold.
Congratulations!
Thank you so
What a
much. And
huge
thank
night.
you. You know,
You definitely came back really strong. So you're listening, and I cannot wait to see what else you're going to bring.
Congratulations, Joanna and Daniel. You sold your pieces, which are available right now. Thank you, designers. It's time for the mentors to make a couple of very difficult decisions. They will have to decide which two designers they're putting up for elimination, and also which team had the best photograph and deserves to drive home in a brand new Fiat.
So we'll start with the car. Daniel and Joanna.
I mean, I think that it's really strong. I think that it's, you know, extremely connected.
Absolutely.
I
do too.
Sylvia and Cassandra.
I think it's strong too.
It's a beautiful image.
Yeah,
Theirs
but
is
the
sexy.
colors.
And then Jessie Ray.
I really like shooting inside the car, but I feel like Hunter's dress kind of...
It just kind of disconnected it.
Yeah.
Okay, the hard part here. Who are the bottom two? Cassandra.
I love her. I think she's talented.
She didn't get bought this week, so it's a challenge not to put her out. Joanna.
I don't think this is her strongest week.
No.
But if we're paying attention to sales, she's been selling every single week.
But can she really be the fashion star? Can she really be the person that's going to get down to the end? Hunter's the front runner in terms of buys. But I have to tell you, she would be in my bottom two. You know, you have to follow the challenge.
She's safe and she knows what will sell, and that's why she's had
But we're looking for the
700,000.
fashion star.
That hurts so freaking bad. So we're talking about people that have been bought every week. Ugh.
Mentors, let's start with the fun part. Which of our designers put off the best image that you think means they deserve to win 2 cars? Not 1, but 2.
These designers had to design 4 garments, come up with a creative campaign, and execute it so that it all made sense. And the 2 designers that absolutely did that are Joanna and Daniel.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
Happy times, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news, because it's now time for the mentors to tell us who they are putting up for elimination, and remember that absolutely nobody is safe right now. Mentors, who is the first designer you're putting up for elimination?
I have to put Cassandra up for elimination this week because she didn't get bought. As much as I think you could get all the way to the finish, it's about hitting it every week, so we're gonna have to put you up.
And the name of the second designer?
You know, at the end of the day, we do have to think about who is going to win this entire competition. So, Joanna, I'm gonna have to put you up tonight.
Hunter, Jessie Ray and Garrett, Daniel and Sylvia, you guys live to design another day. You can head back. It is now time to face the buyers one final time. Caprice, who is Macy's voting to send home tonight?
I did not come to this decision lightly. I really did try to think about who in my mind not only can design a great collection for Macy's, but also who could ultimately design for my two colleagues to my left. So, in light of that, I am going to be casting my vote for Joanna tonight.
Terran, who is Saks Fifth Avenue sending home?
It's a tough decision, but I think at the end of the day, we're sending Cassandra home.
Erica, you have the final say. Who is Express sending home tonight?
Wow, I do not like being in the seat right now. Joanna, you are not our fashion star.
I'm sorry, Joanna, you are not our fashion star.
I'm proud that my name, Joanna Hernandez, is in Macy's and Saks and Express. I just hope I inspired many people to follow their dreams. Like, you can't give up. You have to grow hard skin and smile at the end of the day, just like me. And now I'm leaving fabulous in a car.
See you next week when the designers venture outside their comfort zones to create pieces for both men and women. They'll bridge the gender gap to create his and hers looks. We'll see you then on Fashion Star.
You've seen what the buyers have purchased, and now it's your turn. Express is selling Daniel's back zipper dress, Sylvia's miniskirt and jacket, and Jessie Ray and Garrett's blouse and pant. Macy's is selling Hunter's maxi dress and Joanna's scuba dress. These are sure to sell out, so go online right now.